In the 60s, many new sounds came to the world. There was the wail of the protest song.
John is in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on the pavement thinking about the government.
The beep from an orbiting satellite. The whoomp of a Huey helicopter. And best of all, this. The bellow of a V8 Ford Mustang. Some of you have seen the film Bullet with the epic car chase around San Francisco. It's probably the best car chase in any film. What made it stand out for me is that unlike any other car chase, there was no music to enhance the action. Apparently, the director heard the noise that these engines make and thought, that'll do. This, then, is the image we all have of the Mustang. A muscle car, a metal metaphor for America. Unbridled power with a dodgy sense of geography. And yet the Mustang is rather more than a ton of brute force and ignorance. In the 1950s, cars were for your dad. Didn't matter whether they were large, small, sporty, cheap, green, whatever. They were designed by someone else's father for your father. Ford, however, had noticed something strange. In 1957, they'd seen a new word appear in the dictionary for the very first time. Teenager. In 1960, they saw the pill come along, and in 1961, they saw a spring chicken get voted into the White House. In essence, Ford saw the baby boom coming. Way ahead of time, Ford realized that America was getting younger and cleverer and richer. So, as the baby boomers actually turned 18 in 1964, they were ready for the party. I'm picking up good vibrations. The Beach Boys brought the music. The Mexicans brought the smoking materials. Mary Quant brought the clothes. And Ford brought the car. This was the genesis of modern car design. Yes, it was for your father, but with its 4 seats, it was also for your mother. And with a price tag of just $2,300, it was for your sister too. There was even a version for your delinquent drag racing brother. You didn't even have to buy one. You could pop into your local branch of Hertz and for $17 a day and 7 cents a mile, you could rent one and take it racing. These cars became the fabled rent-a-racers, the 350H. Those were the days. This was also the first car ever to be offered with what you and I would recognise as an options list. It was designed to be designed by you. So, you could have a hardtop, a coupe, or a convertible like this. You could have a 6-cylinder engine, or for just $400 more, a thumping great V8. You had a choice of seats, dashboards, gearboxes, wheels, tyres, suspension, differentials, everything. Ford thought they might sell 100,000 in the first year, but by the end of 1965, they'd actually sold 680,000. And even though it was only for sale in one market, they only sold it in North America, it was the fastest selling car of all time, a record that's never been beaten. It was featured on the cover of Time and Newsweek. There were riots outside dealerships as people clamoured to get one. No car before or since has ever created such a stir. Over the years, Ford has built a reputation for making supercars with supermarket price tags. And the foundation for that reputation is the Mustang. It has such an enduring appeal that it lives on even today among the Evos and the VTECs in the trick, electronic world of the PlayStation garage. So, greatest car ever? Well, it's changed the world, mobilised a generation, redirected the way we thought about cars, and sounded like God shouting. So I should say so, yeah.